Right. Yeah. Also got new access to new equipment. So we'll replace you with our SMG, and we'll replace you with the wonderful new sniper rifle. Let's try it out.
Look, Grace. Enemies engaged!
Right. I think it's dead. Oh, this is so mean. Have we actually just kidnapped aliens to use for this?
All data down!
It seems to do a lot of damage. Maybe it's because... It's because I need to get a headshot. Understood. I have a new sniper rifle. Woo! Clearly that's the best mission ever. And yeah, you're gonna wanna ooh. We don't want you having a standard pack. Let's boost your accuracy. I wonder what that impact would be for me. Crack shot recharges critical strike ability faster, or armor piercer. Let's go with the armor piercer, I think.
The recon agent calls in a location. After a few moments, artillery bombards everything in the target area, friend or foe.
Ooh. How shiny. Yep. I mean, I could go through. Let's go with the rocket turret. I'm not sure if I don't know what everyone has at this point. I'm getting confused. Seemingly reduces damage when you're on a revive order. Increases potency. Let's go with that one. And that's it for everyone. So we can send people off. Close. Oh, no. What's it like if I switch out my gunner pack, which is the reduces damage from enemy attacks and increases clip size? Let's try the... What was the one I just got? Stabilization assistance. If I'm going down a route of going heavily as a sniper...
Prey spotted.
Stop moving. It didn't feel like it's easier to aim. Like, I would have thought maybe it would have just been less shaky. Easier to... Now, if I... Is there any way of getting back my old suit? Do I have to go back to the standard pack? No, I've lost it forever. But I want my hat back. So we'll go back to the gunner, which is the extra... Basically gives me more shots. Which, admittedly, is kind of like having more accuracy, because it's just more shots, so you're more likely to hit with it. You'll hit, probably, depending on how the percentages work, but you'll hit with more shots in both ways, but different things happen.
Weaver strangled the son of a bitch with her bare hands.
Come on, Percy. Maybe we can win this thing after all.
Oh, let's not get carried away here. I mean, we got one of their leaders. That's great. Just think about how many of ours they got.
Damn, it's not key to the operation. Okay, so I think that's where we're visiting next.
Look sharp, Agent. We've got a war to fight.
Hey, Agent Carter. Oh, looking good. I'd offer you a cigar, but Quartermaster says we're all out.
And what's up?
Old Base is worried about the end of the world, but you seem pretty happy with yourself. Why's that?
Why shouldn't I be? I was promoted to team lead.
Congratulations. We need more teams out there. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, well, you just wait, Carter. Maybe next time I'll be the one they're calling a hero.
Like, and here's another character. He's a bit of a cocky guy. Like, that's a character that you can... That's a characteristic you can develop all the whole thing. Maybe he gets really badly hurt one mission, so, like, we can't use him on the next mission. He's gone on off one, and he's He's almost lost his team if it weren't for something happening and him getting exceptionally lucky. Or another team having to come in and save him. And that damages his ego. And then you've got a bit of time you can build up on that. Like, maybe you've got to help him recover his confidence. I'm playing this game, and now I'm at the point of there's interesting characters they've got that they've decided that you shouldn't use. How's a new position?
I hope the agents under you are just as happy with your leadership.
Ugh, they're the worst. Always getting themselves into trouble. I mean, who did I piss off to get saddled with a load like newcomer?
They might not be the problem.
You're right. Might be the gear. Old Webb is probably giving us junk just because he's bitter we're still out in the field.
Sure, that's what's wrong. Of course.
And you can have that develop throughout it, like, he's getting... And you could then, like, if you've not used him, he can be like, well, I'm going to prove that you should have used me. Or, if you've been using a lot, it's your confidence, and you get to see him get more confident as he gets some good shots or whatever. I'm writing a game with more characters, with more of a character focus than this is. This isn't character focused, and I think it's kind of frustrating that they've tried to make XCOM character focused, and so therefore they've lost some of the good bits of XCOM, and they've lost the good part. They've got the worst parts of being character focused and the worst parts of XCOM, basically. It's not about the glory.
Stopping Axis wasn't about getting glory. It was about saving the world.
Nice speech. Practicing that one for your medal ceremony?
Listen, if we can't focus on the war, there won't be any medals. Or anyone left to give them.
Sure, that's why you're volunteering for the mission to save the Earth.
I didn't realize it volunteered. Go out and prove yourself.
We're all working towards the same goal. Don't blame me if I get the big missions. There's no shortage of things that need to get done.
Sure, securing supplies and evacuating civilians. Can't make a name for yourself by scavenging and fleeing.
No, but you can save a lot of lives.
Jerk. Go back to your
You'll
team.
excuse me. I've got to prepare for the big mission.
Sure, just rub it in. The big ones? Yeah, the ones that run right at you?
Members of the agency who gave their lives and services as well. I've not lost anyone, have I? Oh. No, I've not lost anyone.
Well, it might come down to that.
Mission signal from beyond. Oh, that's the... Was that the first mission we did? I had a rank 5 and a rank 4 with me. Like, Nils, he was the guy who got shot in our first thing. I honestly cannot remember these people. I don't remember losing anyone. Signal from beyond. No, I don't know. Oh, so, yeah, those are the guys I had in the last mission. I was suddenly worried that maybe they were the ones who'd gone. They must have been, like, the starting group or something. What was I thinking of doing? So, I did my sniping. Oh, right, that's what I was going to do. Yes. That's what I was going to do. I'm going to send off some agents on the dispatchy thing.
Say, there's got to be a way to stop them here. What do you want? We can't face them head on, and there's just too many of them to fight one mission at a time.
Guerrilla tactics?
Doesn't work when the population gets infected.
Anyone tried talking with them? A town outside Ottawa tried. No survivors. And it sounds like we've only got one chance.
I know.
Nuke them! What? Mission selection. These. Yeah. So we've got these two. We've got a couple of minor operations which we can think about doing. More news. Chicago, Illinois. Fires rage across Chicago. The origin is unknown, but outsider agents are suspected. While the enemy had limited their attacks to isolated communities while undermining the defenses of major cities, it appears they are now preparing for direct attacks. The message is clear. Our time is running out. Operatives report visual confirmation of a missile launch from the island of Cuba. It is unknown if the launch was an act of sabotage by outsider agents or a deliberate attack on their forces, but the missile appears to have flown off course into the Pacific Ocean. Missile detonation and payload is uncertain, but residents fear the possibility of future attacks. New Orleans. Sudden flooding along the coastline indicates outsider activity in the Gulf of Mexico, although long-range recon reveals little. New Orleans is especially hard hit as it has suffered from an unusually high rate of sleepwalker infection. Many have fled the city, but there are rumors of new horrors lurking in the swamplands and strange aquatic discoveries by local fishermen. Oh my goodness, it's the deep ones. Right, let's... We'll have enough of this. Rank 3 commando agent. A military convoy carrying weapons and ammunition has been trapped by enemy forces. Send a team of agents to get it out. A new thing. We'll select agents for that. I mean, well, we've got 4s. Oh, we're sending Piotr and Graham, I think. Watch that one. I may as well send people off to this one. Actually, no. I think I will wait, because it might be that Walker tells us about one. Anything in the office? Pile of paperwork. Won't let me take the hat. Are you analyst Crut or something? I can't remember. Crut.
Crud, tell me you got something useful out of the data from Axis.
You better believe it. Only thing is, well, we're not sure how much a difference it'll make.
What do you
Of
mean?
course it'll make a difference. We didn't retrieve all that for nothing.
So most of what we've learned was logistical information. Where outsiders are stationed, how they plan to advance, and so forth.
Seems like that'd be a big help in a war.
Sure, if we could stand against them. I mean, we'll know what towns to evacuate before they're hit, but we still can't stand up to their forces in a fight, even if we ambush them.
Bullshit. I fight them all the time. Why can't everyone else?
Yeah, but you're you. You've got the best weapons humanity has ever learned to use. A team of highly trained agents, and that thing on your arm. We only have so many XCOM agents, but the outsiders have an entire planet full of soldiers.
What are we supposed to do then? Just give up?
Hell no, of course not. It's just that we really only have one chance to turn this thing around.
Take out Origin and Mosaic.
Yeah, and I can't think of anyone better suited to do it. Sorry.
What are the effects of his
How
death?
are the outsiders dealing with the loss of Axis? He was the invasion leader, so it must have thrown off some of their plans.
We thought it'd be like an army losing its general, but we overestimated his importance. Seems like they're still getting commands through Mosaic. From Origin.
That's why he's the next target.
Yeah. Take out Origin, shut down Mosaic, and the outsiders should be completely cut off. Suddenly, we'll have the advantage.
If this mission succeeds.
We're all counting on you. Good luck.
No pressure then. Do we know anything about the alien world?
What do we know about the alien homeworld? Anything about their defenses?
We're pretty sure the Mosaic core is located just off their homeworld. If he's broadcasting commands through it, that's gotta be where Origin is. The data you pulled from Axis mentions automated security, but there was no mention of guards.
And the Avenger can get us past most of the automated systems?
Exactly. You know, I really wish we had time to explore their world. Man, I'd pay anything to see that.
Maybe I could get you a seat on the Avenger.
Oh, no you don't. I said I'd pay anything. Not that I'd risk my life, thank you very much.
You could pay your life. What are our chances?
What do you think about our chances?
Your chances against Origin, or the chances for the whole human race?
One's not happening without the other, right?
Guess you got a point there.
So what would you say are the chances?
You don't want to know. The way people are betting, well, if you make it back, let's just say I'll be rich.
Great. Glad I could help. Looks like it's time to ship off. If I come back, maybe I'll bring you a souvenir.
You just take care of Mosaic, okay? Don't think I can ask any more than that.
I don't think so. I'm not really sure what's going on. Let's go and talk to... Oh, that is the map. We've got a couple of minor operations to do before we head off for the major operation. Let's go and... Ooh. Oh, hello.
Tell me again how it happened. We're taking cover behind the crates when suddenly my mind was just full of this one idea. Over and over again. And what was that idea? Team leader is an enemy. Kill him. Over and over. He's an enemy. Kill him. But I wasn't the one thinking it. And what did you do then? I didn't do it. That's not the story I hear from forensics or from your remaining squad mate. It was my arm and my gun, but I wasn't the one who did it. I know what those bastards can do to a man. But from now on, any other teammate is only going to see you as a liability in the field. I know, sir. I'm reassigning you to base duty, something quiet, away from the action. You'll also see the counselor 3 times a week for therapy and monitoring, in case there are long-term effects. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir. It's just... That wasn't me. I couldn't have done a thing like that. You're in a war. That's what we all tell ourselves.
Stop doing it! Stop doing this! Stop it! Stop it, game! Stop it! If you're going to do that, have that be here, so I come in, and that triggers. Or, have that trigger as soon as I'm here. So I'm in here, listening to that,
Without the director in it, glowering at us.
or there's the recording.
They don't come back. There'll be no one left to glower at.
It's almost like they want to put these out as collectibles, and then like, why would anyone collect these? Oh, let's have a bit of story, and oh, that'll be a cool idea. And then they forgot that they had they had people talking just there. Just, ugh. Axis. It is of crucial importance that Axis be taken down immediately. Please ensure our best agents are deployed to remove this critical threat. Who sent that note? Who sent that note? To Weaver's office. Hello.
Good, you're here. I need a word.
Is it Zizova? It's a very good word.
Angie, how are you doing with everything that happened?
Axis is dead. As for Pete, I lost him years ago, Will. This was just the final goodbye.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Now, let's get back to work. We don't have much time.
What do you mean?
We were right. This attack is the precursor for a larger one. The rest of their forces will be here in hours. A day, if we're lucky.
What else did you find?
Anything else useful? Weapon schematics, weaknesses, that sort of thing?
No obvious weaknesses, if that's what you mean. Axis was head of their invasion, so he knew everything about their troop strength and deployments.
That ought to give the analysts something to work with.
Not that we have any time. The main force will be here within a matter of hours.
Well, every little bit helps.
Better than nothing. We can send word to evacuate while we try to shut down their command.
Exactly. Meanwhile, Weir is calculating exactly where we'll be going.
What are our chances?
This strike sounds like it'll be a one-way trip.
Maybe. I'm not going to worry about it. If we die, we die. I'm going to make sure that Origin comes with us.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
I've lost as much as anyone in this war, and I'll damned well be there to finish it.
Do you think killing Axis helped?
You find what you were looking for back there?
I knew putting him down wasn't going to change much. It won't bring anyone back, but I can sleep a little easier. Thanks, Will, for giving me that chance.
I want to talk about Pete.
I want you to know. What happened with your brother back there?
Will, it's okay. You were right. It had to be done.
I only hope you'd do the same for me if it came down to it.
If it's you, I won't have to think twice.
Ah, thanks.
But thank you, Will. And I'm sure Pete would thank you too.
There's not a lot of time.
Understood. Go check on Weir for the target's coordinates. I'll be ready when you are.
Ooh. Well, I think... going over here? No. Maybe I'm just imagining things. I think we will put the cut in here for the end of this session. And next time, we will go and talk to Dr. Weir. He will probably tell us to go and do something. And then we'll go and do a minor operation instead. That's the way these kind of games work. But yes. Whatever it is that we end up doing next time, that'll be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.